Hey guys, my name is Ravron and welcome to day 3 of Bring On the Sunshine program. And today I'll be introducing my MCs.
Hi guys, my name is Miriam and I've been with Bring On the Sunshine for 3 weeks now. And I'm so excited to be here and I'm glad to see you guys here too.
Hey guys, my name is Sean. I've been working with Bring On the Sunshine for as long as I can remember, and I hope you enjoyed what we had to show for yesterday.
So a little recap of what we did yesterday. We had a workshop, we had performances, and last but not least, we had a panel discussion. And we want to say thank you to Effie for putting that together for us, and we genuinely appreciate it. So what would you guys say is your favorite highlight so far?
Just coming here, getting along with you guys, and of course putting some content out for you.
I'd have to say I'm pretty excited for the basketball thing that's happening today.
Speaking of basketball, did you watch the NBA game last night?
Yeah, it was kind of boring. It was just 2 teams showboating, no defense at all. Speaking of basketball, we have basketball going on at the community center from 1 to 4. It's going to be really fun.
And we also have activities, we have coffee, dancing, music. We want to see you guys out there. Bring friends, siblings, family, anyone you know, come down and we'll love to see you there. And with that being said, we would like to introduce our first performance of the event, and Kimozi will let them introduce themselves and we hope you enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Mbongeni. I'm part of the board of directors for Bring On the Sunshine. I know the team has been working tirelessly for the past couple of months, preparing for this weekend's events. I know we have a lot in store for you guys, and I'm sure you all have fun. I know these past couple of years have been challenging with COVID restrictions and all that, but we've been making the most of it. Hopefully next year we'll have an in-person event where everyone can turn up and meet and hang out, and we all have fun. Enjoy this weekend, as I know I will. Thank you.
Hey everybody.
Hey everyone.
My name is Cozy.
And my name is Kamai.
And together we are
Kimozi. Hey, 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 hey.
So, we have a very, very exciting experience for you guys today called the Inspire Experience.
Inspire Experience. That has a nice little ring to it. Tell the people why we're here.
So, the Inspire Experience
Yeah.
is a little sneak peek
Okay.
of our Inspire tour.
Hold up. Wait a minute. We went on tour?
We sure did. So, the Inspire Tour is a Black Arts Excellence Creative Experience that we designed. It's a virtual assembly tour. We've been going to different schools around Waterloo region, talking to kids about Black inventions, innovations, and impact on culture.
Guys, let me tell you, Black people have made major, and I mean major, contributions to our society at large. And we got the chance to share that with the kids in a creative and innovative and interactive way.
Yeah.
It was absolutely incredible. So today, like Cozy said, you guys are gonna get a little sneak peek of what we got to share with the kids. And behind the Kimozi Inspire Tour, the heart behind it is to encourage and inspire the youth and the kids that we share the message with to be the best person that they can be and be a light in the dark place. And also to teach them to do something with the freedom that they've been given. So,
Without further ado, let's jump into it.
all right, let's jump in. What you got? What you got?
Okay. So, up first,
Okay.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Show of hands.
Okay.
How many of you would want to watch this entire bots experience in black and white?
Black and white? What?
Yeah,
What?
black and white.
Black and white? Okay, hold up. Why are you even asking that question?
Well, I'm asking because
Okay.
the color screen monitor was a invention created by Mark Dean, a black inventor.
Hold up. Okay, so you're telling me we would be stuck watching this entire Bots Festival in black and white?
That's right.
Wait. So period, like color screen monitor, I would have to watch YouTube and TikTok in black and white?
Yeah.
No. There's no way. I don't play with TikTok.
And I don't play with my YouTube, man. My tutorials?
I definitely
My DIYs?
I definitely could not sit here and watch all things in black and white. Cause I don't play. I ain't never been with a buddy. She calls her, add it to the telly. Yeah, it definitely would not be the same in black and white.
With that being said,
Yeah.
that's just one of the incredible inventions created by black people. And we want to share a sneak peek of the Inspire Tour with you guys in our Inspire experience.
Awesome. So that is one thing that a black person has made, and I want to learn a little bit more. Do you guys want to learn with us? So we got a little trivia game for them, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
A little trivia game where you guys will get to learn some of the really exciting inventions that were created by black people. So without further ado, are y'all ready to play? Hey!
Hey!
Let's go.
All right, guys.
Hey!
Are you ready to rumble?
Hey!
All right, guys. We got this awesome, super sick trivia game for you guys right now today. We're just going to explain the rules real quick.
Awesome.
You're going to see a screen with a question. So what you're going to do is look at that question. We're going to explain the question, and you're going to keep the answer in your head. Or, since you're at home, you can grab a notebook or whatever you need. Keep score of your answers. The next screen will show you what the right answer is.
Yep.
It could be a single answer, and all of the above, or
Yeah.
double answer.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
you guys ready?
You guys ready? We're just going to jump right in, huh?
Let's go right in.
All right. Here we go. First question.
Which inventions were created by a black inventor? We have A, the home security system. B, the USB stick. C, the 3-light traffic light.
All right. What you guys think? We're going to give you guys some moments to think about it. So here we go. Oh. Hey. All right. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
The answer is A and C, the home security system and the 3-light traffic light.
Hey.
Hey.
So awesome. Did you guys know that the home security system was invented by Marie Van Britten Brown in 1966?
I did not know that.
I know, right?
That's cool.
That's really cool. Really cool.
And did you know that the 3-light traffic light was invented by Garrett Morgan in 1923?
That is amazing. 1923?
23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Before that time, there's a lot of accidents on the road.
Yeah.
With
Wow.
That third light,
Yeah. Really changed
changed the game.
everything.
You changed the
Wow,
game.
that's amazing. Amazing. All right, guys, let's move on to the next question. Here we go.
Here we go. Which inventions were created by a black inventor?
All right.
We have A, the automatic gear shift.
Not this one, right? Not the manual.
Nope,
The
that's-
automatic.
Yep.
Automatic, yeah.
That's the one we got the upgrade from.
All right.
B, gas heating furnace. It's wintertime right now. We loving that. Yeah.
Loving that heat, eh?
Here in Canada.
Yeah, we loving that heat.
C, automatic elevator doors. You know you have to run to the elevator, you have to press the button to hold it open for your friend?
Yeah.
Well, your friend was late. He should have been let out. But thanks to the automatic doors,
Yeah. Change the
change
game.
change the game.
Change the game. All right. All right.
And all of the above.
All right. Let's see. We're going to give you guys another moment to think about it. Here we go. Ooh.
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Ah. Yay. Yay. Yay.
All right, guys. The answer.
Is
Okay. D, all of the above, y'all.
all of the above. Wow. Wow.
The automatic gear shift, we'd still be driving in manual.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Well, I drive manual, but
He knows manual. He knows how to drive manual.
I appreciate automatic.
I appreciate automatic.
You-
Okay,
yes,
quick
you really
story,
do.
y'all. Quick story. So I tried to learn how to drive manual, and let me tell you, I was stalling that car every 5 seconds. I'd be like, and I was just in the parking lot. So I am so grateful to Richard Spikes for creating the automatic gear shift, because I would probably just be riding my tricycle, honestly. Not even my bike, my tricycle, because
Yeah. And oh my goodness, in wintertime,
yeah,
very, very grateful
Yes.
to Alice H. Parkers,
yeah,
who made the gas
yeah,
heater, yo.
yeah. Honestly,
This winter,
yeah.
these couple days
Bro,
here in Canada,
jeez! Snow days, so much snow, 20 to 40 centimeters. Yeah,
everything
I'm
on breeze
grateful.
up, snow up,
my
everything.
goodness, my goodness. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Here we
All
go.
right, guys.
All
Which
right.
foods were not created by a black inventor? Don't get messed up, guys. This one might get you.
All right, we'll see. All right.
We have A, potato chips. B, poutine.
Poutine.
C, peanut butter.
Peanut butter
Jelly
jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Hey, 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 hey,
Hey,
hey,
hey,
hey.
And we have D, cheese.
Cheese. Cheese. All right. You think we should give them some time to think about it?
Yeah.
This is a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hey. Oh. All right.
Hey. Sorry, I just got too excited. There you go.
Okay. And the answer
All right.
is cheese and poutine.
Cheese and poutine. So we did not create cheese and poutine.
Yeah, the killer combo.
Man, it is. I love poutine.
Yeah. For our international viewers,
Yes.
Poutine,
Yes.
it's incredible. Fries, cheese, gravy.
Yeah. I think it's poutine, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I could be,
I mean, I'm not even gonna go
it's
there.
alright.
But that means
That means what?
potato chips
Yep.
and peanut butter.
Very cool. Very cool.
Black
I
and white.
did not know that. Bing bong. I did
Next
not know
up,
that.
we got a sick category. Kamai,
Yes.
take it away.
All right. This is my question, y'all. This is my question, y'all. All right. Here we go. Which genres of music were created or influenced by black people? Here we go. We got A, rock and roll. Burn. Burner. 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 We got B, salsa. Bum, ba-da-da, da, da-da-da-da. Da, da-da-da, da, da-da-da-da. Da, da-da-da, da, da-da-da-da. Da, da-da-da, da, da-da-da-da. Boom. Celia Cruz, y'all. Celia Cruz. Okay. We got C, country. Hey, hey, hey. Baby, no return the mind down low. Oh, that music coming out.
How do you know
So.
this? Oh my
All
God.
right, and then we got D. All of the above. All right, what do you guys think? We're gonna give you guys some time to think about it. Here we go, and I'll try not to get carried away this time. Think about it. Think about it. Hey, hey, think about it. Think about it. Hey, hey, hey. What you say? Oh. You said we're not gonna carry it away.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Are you
The
guys ready?
answer.
You guys ready?
Yeah, they're ready.
No, they're not.
No, they're not ready.
You guys
No,
ready?
They're not ready for
They're
this one.
ready. You're not ready. All right, here we go. All of the above. Wow.
Wow.
Black people were behind all of those genres of music. I knew when I was here in that country, I knew I could just feel a little bit in my bones. I could feel it in my bones.
That's us. That's us.
That's hype. That's hype, y'all. I did not know that. All right. I think this is the
Last question.
Last question, Cozy. You want to take it away?
Absolutely.
All right. Here we go.
Which inventions were created by a black person? We have A, the modern toilet.
Don't.
just say-
Don't,
Just say,
don't say nothing.
as someone with ADHD, the throne is a place to sit and be lost on your phone.
Gosh.
Be lost on your phone forever.
This is true. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Moving on. Moving on.
We go. B, the car.
Okay. The car. Okay.
C, thermostat. Mm-hmm. Which, oh my gosh, okay. D,
Yes.
A, and C.
Okay. So A and C would be what?
A and C would be modern toilet and thermostat.
Okay. Cool. All right. Here we go. This is the last time we're gonna get this done. Live it up.
I gotta think about it.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
I'm gonna drop a verse.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop a verse.
Here we go.
Freestyle.
Here we
Gotta
go.
think about it. Gotta think about it. Gotta think about it.
Hey. It's all right.
Hey. All right, guys.
All right. Last.
The answer
Here we go. Here we go.
is A and C.
A and C.
The modern toilet and the thermostat.
Wow. That is so cool.
So the modern toilet was invented by Thomas Elkins. He was a African American dentist,
Yep.
abolitionist,
Yup.
surgeon,
Yep.
pharmacist,
My goodness.
and inventor.
That's
This was just one of his many inventions.
incredible. That's incredible. What about the thermostat?
Frederick Jones created the modern thermostat
Yes.
and temperature controls.
Wow.
His refrigeration equipment made it possible to transport blood and food during World War II.
That is incredible.
Yeah,
Like, that is a huge invention.
that's a life-changing one
Wow.
right there.
Like, actually life-saving. That is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like the amount of lives that would have been saved during World War II
Yeah.
by that invention.
Yeah. That's incredible. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for all the contributions that Black people have made on society.
Yeah.
Like, these are life-changing. We use these every day.
Yeah.
Like, every day. And those are just some, y'all. Like, when I was doing research, I was learning the ice cream scooper. I was learning about the folding chair, the clothes dryer, the ironing board.
The touchstone telephone.
Yeah?
You kids won't know about that one. But
Yeah.
man, you would answer one phone,
Yeah.
someone else would go answer the other,
Yeah.
and eavesdrop on you.
Yeah,
Man.
it's a whole different world
Different
back then.
times.
Back in the olden days,
Yeah.
it's a whole different thing. But those are just some of the incredible things. So I'm just grateful to celebrate our contributions, our
Yeah.
history, and our heritage. So we hope you guys had fun learning with us, and we're gonna get back to the show. Woo! Hey, 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 hey!
Hey.
I hope you guys learned something new about the really exciting and cool inventions created by Black people.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so now we're gonna move on. If you guys have not been able to tell, Cozy and I love to dance. We love to dance not only because it's fun, but also we want to inspire people, encourage people when they watch our videos. So Cozy and I put together a little dance video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Jump right into this choreography. You guys should be up on your feet and ready to move to this old school routine. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, we're gonna start with our left foot slightly in front of our right. This left foot is gonna slide back. As it slides back, my right knee is gonna go up, like so. Drop it, up, drop it. Again, ha, da, ah, da. From there, we're moving our arms. As my leg slides back and my knee goes up, my arms go up. Ha, drop, ha, drop. Again, da, drop, and da, drop. Awesome.
Great.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next move. Ready? It's a little heel toe. We're gonna start on the right. We're gonna go heel and toe, heel and toe. And my hands, my left hand is on my left hip. My right hand is just on my head.
Like
Like
this?
your head hurt. Like your head hurt. Like your head hurt. Okay? So we're gonna try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8, go, ba, 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 ba. Awesome. Okay, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna do the first move, then the second move, repeat first move and second move. All right, we're gonna go slow. Ready?
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, go, ah, da, 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 da. Repeat, da, 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 and ba, 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 ba. Awesome. From there, pretty easy move coming up. We're gonna do footwork first. We're gonna go kick in front with our right foot, step on it, and then step on our left. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go ha, da, da. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go da, da, da. Okay. We're gonna repeat the same thing on the left side. We're gonna go left, da, and da. Again, we go left, da, da. Okay, so it's a little bit more bouncy when we do it in the routine. So I just wanted to break down how we do it. So this is what it's gonna look like. When we go forward, da, da. Our hands just switch with us. So left, da, yeah, da, da. Again, we go ba, 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 and da, da, da. So we do that move twice. Then, really easy, we are gonna do 4 little jump hops, yes?
Yeah, well,
We're gonna go to the left, I
the
think,
left.
facing the left. We're gonna go da, 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 da. That's like honestly my favorite move of this whole thing.
Yeah. That's
It's
the
very
way to
easy.
do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's try from the top.
From the top.
All right, slowly. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We go da, 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 da. We go da, 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 da. Again, da, and keep going. And da, 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 da. We go da, 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 da. We go ba, 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 ba. All right.
All right.
Good so far?
Good so far.
All right. We're going to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. So we just went boom, 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 boom. All right. From here, we're going to do a little kick and a hop. We're going to go to the right, and you're kind of going to lean your upper body, and you're going to kick like you got something on your shoe, yes? Like a bop, bop.
Hold it, gum. Boom.
And a bop, bop. Okay, so we go bop, bop, then jump. Whoop, just a small little jump. Then we go to the left, da, da, jump. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, after that, we do 4 poses. Cat, 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 cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 of those. All right, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Okay, so we just went pose, 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 pose. We are starting to kick. We're gonna do 3 kicks, I believe. I'm gonna start with my right foot. So I'm gonna go kick, step on it, kick, step on it, kick, da, da. So I'll repeat that again slowly from the top. So we just went pose, 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 pose. We kick 3 times. Kick, step on it, kick, step on it, kick, da, da. Yes.
Yeah.
From here, I'm gonna move on. Okay, so we just went da, da. Now we're gonna hit our right hand to our right foot, and our left hand to our left foot. We go right to right and left to left. Okay, but we do it in a way that's like a jump. So we're gonna go doo-doo. As soon as we land, our arms are gonna shoot up into the air. I'm gonna do a fist with my right hand. My left hand is gonna go around my wrist. And as I do this, I'm gonna pull my feet together. Okay? Let's move on. We went doo-doo, doo-doo. This part is my second favorite move. We are just gonna groove kind of to the front-ish, left-ish angle. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and a kick. Yes, we're gonna repeat the same thing. Going this way to the right. We're
So
going
group to
1,
the right.
2, 3, and kick. We're gonna move on. They got this. This
got
is
this.
4 steps to the back, 4 small steps to the back. So I just kicked. I'm gonna go back with my left leg. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 steps to the back.
Yeah.
Very easy. From here, we are going to go, which way? Which way, Cozy, do we go?
We're gonna go to the left.
To the left. And the
Right.
Yeah.
So single on the left
Da,
and double right.
da. Yeah. All right, what's next? What's next? What's next? Go, go. Do, do. Do, do, do. Awesome. We're just gonna finish off with this last move.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So we just went double. Go Hey. All right, guys. We're just gonna groove, and I'm gonna count you guys in. Here we go. Hey. Groove. Here we go now. We're going fast. 6, 7, 8. Hey. Hey. Yo, yo, yo. Hey. Hey. Pose. 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 Go. Kick. 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 Da. Da. Go. 2, 3. Kick. Hey. 1, 2, 3. Kick. Now. 2, 3, 4. We go. Ha. Double. We go. Ha. Hey. Ha. Hey. 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 Woo. Hey. 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 Hey.
Hey.
Hey. We don't talk about broom. No, 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 no. We don't talk about broom. No. I hope you guys enjoyed learning those dance moves. I hope you guys had fun. It was hype, wasn't it?
It was hype.
It was hype.
I
It
hope
was
you guys
hype.
you learned some new moves there. You can show off your friends.
Yep.
Your dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey man, your dog needs to see some stuff from you.
Of course. Of course.
So we hope you guys had a great time.
Yes.
And that most importantly, that you guys got to learn something new about Black contributions to society, inventions, and innovations.
Yes, absolutely. I want to just reiterate something that I said at the beginning. Everything that we do using our gifts, using our dancing, and our interactive activities is all to encourage and inspire you guys. Black people have been through a lot of things and had to overcome a lot of things. And so now we ask ourselves on a daily, what are we doing with the freedom that we've been given? So I want you guys to think of how you guys can go out and be a light and be the best person that you can be and do something with the freedom that you guys have been given. So what do they do if they want to learn a little bit more about Kamosi and what we're doing?
So if you guys enjoyed that Inspire experience and you guys are interested in learning about the tour,
Yes.
you can email us at itskamosi@gmail.com. You'll see it just below. Or follow us on Instagram at itskamosi.
Awesome. So I hope y'all have a great rest of the day and enjoy the rest of the BOTS 2022 festival. All right, Kamosi, we out.
All right. Okay, oh my gosh, guys. That workshop was amazing. We're literally doing it in the background. I don't know if you guys can see the sweat on my face right now.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was awesome. Oh my gosh. I wish it didn't end, but alas, here
Yeah,
we
no,
are.
yeah.
So our next video will be an interview with Phyllis Pepra from the Waterloo Region District School Board. She's going to talk to us about how her role supports Black communities and the school board with the anti-racism initiatives today.
And if you guys don't really know me or have seen me much, I've been in the first day of the festival. My name is Mohammed Al-Doum, and I'll be one of the MCs. And next, we'll also be introducing some entrepreneurs from the Liftoff program.
Yes, we hope you guys enjoyed these videos.
Please.
Hello, Phyllis. How are
Hello.
you doing today?
Thank you for having me today.
Yes, no worries. It's
Yeah.
great to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Can you start by telling us a little more about the system navigator role within WRDSB?
Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I would say happy Black History Month.
Happy birthday.
And we're looking forward to Family Day. Um, the system navigator for anti-Black racism role started just about a year ago, last February. So I'm almost a year, the last week of February when I started. This came about because the Ontario government wanted to address some of the issues that they, as a government, had noticed in regards to the academic, challenges that African, Caribbean, and Black identifying students have in the education system that impacts their graduation rates, academic performance, the suspension, the overrepresentation in suspension data, and the dropout rate. So I went into community to consult with community as to some of the issues that we see in our region and with the Waterloo Region District School Board, and how best we can address those things in our system so that our students will be successful, just like any other group of students. So that's the work that I've been trying to do this, I would say, almost a year now. And I work alongside the Equity and Inclusion team in the Waterloo Region District School Board. That team is led by Tennille Warren, and we have a group of very dedicated learning service consultants. So I work alongside them in addressing some of the inequities we have within our system.
You want to tell us, what do you do to give support to ACBI students and families within being a system navigator?
So I provide support in terms of consultation. So community members can reach out to consult with me. Here's a problem we are having. We've tried ABC at the school and nothing has worked, or we are not satisfied with the outcome of what has been done. Or it could be that we are having this problem, but we do not know how to go about it. So they can reach out and say, how do we go about addressing this issue? And I can provide, or I do provide direction as to how that can happen, to resolve the situation for the students and the families. Then we have situations also that there had been attempts at the school to resolve whatever conflict might be, misunderstanding, disagreement, whatever the situation might be in regards to the students' life with the school. It could be regarding programming for the student. It could be regarding some bullying they are experiencing within our system because of who they are. It could be, sometimes the learning challenges that the students are having. So when parents try to resolve this and it doesn't work, they can reach out to me, and I become like someone who liaises between them, support them in working with the school to resolve the issue. I also have the same thing happening with schools. Administrators reach out to say, we have this family, here's an issue, we've done ABC, and it doesn't seem to be working, or we think there is now a conflict between us and the parent. How can you support us in trying to mediate?
So as your role as a system navigator, how do you do this? How do you help the school board and the families build trust? What is
Okay.
the process of that?
So myself as an individual working with a community, I'm trying to build trust by going out, like reaching out,
Yeah.
to people, letting them know what this role is. I work alongside the equity team who are working internally, to address, some of the challenges, the barriers that exist internally for our students. And I'm working or trying to build relationship with our communities that now at least the board is making an attempt
Yeah.
to try to listen, because part of what I had experience as a parent in who had children in the system in the past, and when I did community work, part of the challenge that came or was expressed often is that how the parents are treated when they try to interact with school,
Definitely.
and how we believe, parents believe their children, their ACBI students, are treated in school.
Mm.
And the goal of this role, the system navigator role, is to try to center the needs and the well-being of our ACBI students, to help them, for school, and we are working internally to create environment that are welcoming, that are supportive, that make the children feel like they belong to those spaces and feel safe in those spaces, to be able to focus their attention on the learning that need to happen. So I'm coming to community and saying, this is the work that I'm trying to do as an individual, and the board as a whole endeavoring to do. And my hope is that as I attend to one family at a time and supporting them in resolving the issues, and their children are beginning to feel safe in our schools and do well academically, that one by one, I'll begin to build trust with community.
My last question is, if people are interested in finding out more about what you do, where can they find you?
I have my email that people can reach out to. I also have a phone number that can be reached at. There is a form that we have, a request form that people can make, I would say, complete that form to make a request. I have provided that to your organization as well. No, however, I do not want the completion of the form to be something that will be a barrier to stop people from reaching out for support as needed. So if you cannot complete the form, please give me a call, send an email, and I'll reach out to you.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for giving us this opportunity. And I wish you the best of success with this role. It is crucial that our communities are able to build trust within the Waterloo Region School Board. And it's just, we're very lucky to have somebody like you sitting there and sitting in this role and helping us with this process, right? We're not saying that it's going to take a day or 2 days, of course, right? But yeah, definitely you're putting in the work, and we appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining us today, Phyllis.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pearl Catherine Tita, and I'm the founder of Black Book Fair. Black Book Fair started out as a passion project, something that I felt I needed as a new, scared, and timid author. I felt I needed to be around like-minded people who I could bounce ideas off of, ask questions pertaining to their literary journeys, as well as share resources. Black Book Fair consists of a collective of Black Canadian authors and creators of literature-based materials. It is also a platform where we highlight our members' work, We share the life stories behind the written stories, as well as direct people to where they can purchase their materials. We have 2 goals with Black Book Fair. The first is that our members work as a collective to help each other thrive. And the second is that we would love for little Black boys and girls, as well as our peers, to see their capabilities in what we have produced.
And next we'll be introducing the Heritage Performing Group from doing the Hedgehog Dance. And right after that, we're going to be introducing a few members of the Liftoff program.
And finally, we're going to be introducing a very exciting fashion show, and you'll see some familiar faces that have been talking right now.
Hello, I'm Rachel Lavelle, the founder and owner of DiverseWorks Dance Co. I've created a new dance company for Waterloo Region, which includes a company collective of professional dance artists who are racialized and marginalized, seeking representation within the contemporary dance space, and we'll be presenting in various formats across the region over the next year. We also have classes and workshops, which will start with our first inaugural workshop on February 19th. DiverseWorks presents Anti-Black Racism in the Arts, a panel discussion. This will be presented online. Eventually, we plan to have dancewear, which is representative of a variety of skin shades, basically the Fenty Beauty for dancewear in Waterloo Region. I want to thank Liftoff for including me as a founding member of our first cohort for the program. It's been really beneficial to me in terms of wrapping my mind around everything I need to do as an entrepreneur and feeling really supported within the community. So thank you to Liftoff. I'm super excited to be part of this program and to see it take off for our region. That's me. Thank you, everyone.
Sweet food with yard attitude. Yes, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ainsley Deere and I am the owner and managing director of Taste Jamaica. Yes, so wherever you see the red, yellow and green with the palm tree, that is me. Essentially what we do, we deliver to over 50 retail stores within the GTA. We also have an online marketplace by the name of Taste Jamaica. So customers can come onto our marketplace and order the products that they want. And essentially what we'll do is that we'll deliver these products in a Jamaican care package, so to speak, and it will be delivered right to their front door anywhere in North America. So it's also worth noting that we are the sole distributors for all of these products right here. Yes, thank you very much. Some of our flagship products include our Jackass Cons. We're just testing the market right now with the 1 pound black cakes. We have our Buccaneer rum cakes right here, which are on the cusp of getting into Loblaw stores right now. We're going through the onboarding process for this. We do have our Mother's Spice buns. We have our Devon House Bakery fruit buns. We have our Mother's Bakery Independence buns. And we do have an array of spice buns and soups and porridges available. Yeah, but enough about me. I can go on and ramble about my business all day long. This is about the Lift Out program and what they've done to inspire individuals like myself to strategize and to come up with effective means of being a successful business. So much to the point where for Black History Month, I'll be mentoring Black entrepreneurs that wants to start businesses, that wants to continue their businesses, try to give them the mindset of how to persevere through hard times. Because let's just face it, it is hard for Black entrepreneurs like myself, like you, like others, to gain access to funds, to gain access to resources like this program here, to help to be placed in a position to be a successful business. So I'm really grateful to be in this position here, and I'm really grateful to be giving back, right? So anyways, guys, if you want to get a hold of me, it's www.tasteja.ca. That's my website. If you want to order something from there, feel free to go ahead. Or you can go at taste.ja for my Instagram handle. All right? Peace.
Hi, my name is Radwan. I'm from Sudan, and today we're going to be showcasing you guys a few male and female traditional clothing. Hope you guys enjoy.
يا مرة ببابنا بابنا يا مرة ببابنا ببابنا يا مرة ببابنا ليه مرة بسرعة انت تعترف شوقي وبضوقي لك وجعة وجعة يا مرة ببابنا ببابنا جارية من الريت انت النفور باينة قصد وحات عينيك ما تصوب الهينة حبيب حين علي تعال قريب ورد علي قلبي ما حمل خصامه وانت كاوي ببكيها حبيب حين علي تعال قريب ورد علي قلبي ما حمل خصامه وانت كاوي ببكيها حين علي تعال رد علي بالي من مشدرك وحالي انا يوقف والعيون تكوس وراك مسكينك هاتي دلوي فيها حبيبي علي بقيت بحنن اي زول بلد تضيع ومعترف بقيت بحنن اي زول بلد تضيع ومعترف والبدو كرفك جفاك واظن تخلي حيا حبيب حين علي تعال قريب ورد علي قلبي ما حمل خصامه انت كاوي ببكيها أي ساعة وأنت ما بتطول علي زي الشهور قلبي ما حمل عذاب ولا حمل وعاد جور يا حبيبي علي مرات بقول انسى الغرام واقول يا عذابي غور مرات بقول انسى الغرام واقول يا عذابي غور إلا ريتك ما بيقولوا راضي بالمكسوب ليا يا الحبيب حين علي تعال قريب ورد علي قلبي ما حمل خصامه وانت قاوي ببكيها حين علي
That was amazing. You guys did so well. I want some of those fashions.
Thank you. Yeah.
Especially that red dress that you had
Right?
on. It was
You know, interestingly, yeah, that the red is actually when you're getting married as a bride. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Like, yeah, Sudanese women wear the color red when they're getting married. Yep.
Absolutely. I guess we always forget that like the
Yeah.
white is more of a European tradition.
Yeah,
and,
that's true.
all across Africa, it's different colors that would be represented there. So I'm personally really excited to have this next conversation. We're going to invite Salam Debs. For those who I don't know, maybe you're living in a hole somewhere in KW region, but do you want to tell us a little bit about Salam Debs?
Yeah, definitely. So Salam is a Black Ethiopian queer woman, an anti-racism educator, an anti-oppression coach, a social justice advocate, a student in disseminating anti-Black racism, an accomplice in disseminating anti-Indigenous racism, xenophobe, Islamophobia, and an advocate in the 2S LGBTQ+ and disability rights through an intersectional lens. She's a founder of Juicy Yoga, a yoga and meditation instructor, a restorative yoga teacher trainer, a holistic life coach, a Reiki master, and a Lululemon ambassador. I love Lululemon, by the way.
Welcome, Salam.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you here.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah, I always feel humbled next to you. I do community work and I just look at what you've done for this region. I'm always so amazed, and thank you so much for standing up for so many of us. And like I shared with you ladies that I was really excited for this conversation because to me this is not only three Black women but three African women, and man, I just got goosebumps just saying that. Like, it's just elevating the voices, some of the most marginalized voices in society. So I'm really excited to have this conversation, which I didn't prep for, but I know it's going to be great.
Me neither. Yeah, definitely. When you're in a room with Black women, like, everything just flows, you know? So there's no need to prep for anything. So to say that, today our topic will be talking about, how can I say this? I don't want to be rude, but you know, talking about the Karens of the world with these two amazing Black women. So if you guys don't know what a Karen is, a Karen is a privileged white woman. Yeah, she is that woman that screams, "I want to talk to your manager," every time something small happens, you know, and it's like, why? You know? Yeah. So they use she uses her white entitlement for bad, right? And we have seen a lot of them in the media recently. So the term came out about a few years ago, and we've seen a lot of instances where, like, you know, they've just been not, you know, they call the cops on young Black men for no reason, right? Like, just, and it's so, yeah, it's not good in any way, shape, or form. So today we're here as 3 Black women to talk about that. And
yeah, so, and you know what inspired this conversation was Salam. Actually, it wasn't us. And really what we wanted to focus on was not talking about those extreme situations that happen, you know, where the woman is yelling at this Black man in the park. But it's what does it look like in our everyday lives? What does this, how do we really look at this thing in the face and fix it in society? So I actually would love for Salam to introduce it, because she inspired this topic, and just share with us some of what she actually shared on her page that I thought was just spot on. A lot of times when Salam speaks, I just think, oh my gosh, she was in my head. She heard me screaming in my head, and she said the words for me. So, you know, just let us know, Salam, some of your thoughts that you've already shared.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Nasreen. And honestly, I always feel honored to be in spaces with you, Alice, because of all of the amazing work that you all have done with Bring on the Sunshine has impacted Jaleel, like my son, and impacted me. And in this community, we are so fortunate to have bots. And so I feel grateful to be here. So, you know, I think, like y'all were saying, the idea of Karens and the idea of the white privileged woman, we often see these very extreme images online or, you know, in videos. But the reality is, like, my experience has been this kind of subtle, passive aggressive way of communicating and perpetuating harm. And what I was sharing in that story, and what I notice a lot, because I talk and teach anti-racism and talk about white supremacy and talk about white feminism a lot, is the ways in which, you know, when we want to have difficult conversations around race and racism and anti-Black racism, and we want to talk about white supremacy, you know, often we focus on men, right? We think about white men and white cis men and the impact that they have and the control and power that they have. But we often forget that white women are in proximity to white men and also have those same levels of, in many ways, power and privilege, and perpetuate sometimes even worse harm. And, you know, what I was talking about in that story is how often, you know, white women, when you're talking about race and racism, will say things like, well, I remember this experience that I had with this Black person, or they'll start telling you stories about their experiences with this particular Black person and try to almost kind of justify the harm that they see, or change the subject away from the ways in which we're trying to dissect and examine and, you know, look at the ways in which white feminism or white supremacy in general creates harm. And so I always see that it's like a weapon. And the weapon sometimes is the ways in which they will bring up personal stories, but it's also weaponized with their tears, with their kind of sense of fragility, like, I'm, you know, weak and I'm soft, and, you know, don't make me feel uncomfortable, and I feel worried and I feel scared. And then you, as a Black woman, are constantly having to hold space for the discomfort.
Yeah, thank you so much, Salam, for that. Thank you so much, Salam, for that. And I like, as you were talking, it was all coming back to me what inspired some of this. And, you know, in talking about that white fragility, it looks very, very different, because Not, I think in sometimes it's shared. It's just my opinion, right? You don't see that you're coming from a place of privilege.
Yeah.
So as a white woman, or it's just my opinion, and you don't see the impact that it has on the people who are maybe marginalized, who are next to you. I don't know if both of you can relate to that, or
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So they always, just like you guys said, I like the fact that you said they try to change the story, right? And they try to make it as if they're the ones who are victimized, when it's like it has nothing to do with you, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely agree. Yeah, and it's, how can we, I don't even know, like how,
I don't know. Is it like a failure, Salam, in your opinion? Is it a failure from a privileged white women perspective to see your impact in the world? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Do you mean that they see my impact as a failure?
Well, no, they don't see the impact that they have on the world, right?
Yeah.
Like as a white woman,
Yeah.
they can walk in and say, "Well, I want this," and all of a sudden, as a black woman, I'm shut down because this white woman came in and made this huge demand. Is it that they don't see that they have that power, or like, what are your thoughts in that experience?
Yeah, I think it's because, white women have been conditioned. If we think about history and we think about the history of racism, the history of white supremacy, I often say that when we want to learn about anti-Black racism, and we want to learn about the history of colonialism of almost every African country, right? And we want to learn about the impacts of enslavement, for example, we're not actually learning about Black history. We're learning about white history. Right? We're learning about the ways in which white people have perpetuated harm in Black countries, for example, in the continent of Africa. And I think what happens is a lot of white women try to divorce themselves of that history, when the reality is they've been protected. They've been protected because of the patriarchy. Yes, they've experienced harm because of the patriarchy and, male dominant culture, but they've also been protected, and they also historically had power over our bodies in a colonial way, in an enslaving way. And so if we, and because white women have kind of divorced themselves of that history and think that it's like, oh, it's these people over here, and because they have been, they've been labeled as vulnerable and labeled as fragile. And we as Black women have been labeled as strong. We can handle everything. And, we are aggressive when we ask for what we want. But when a white woman asks for what she wants, she's seen in this, more human and vulnerable light. And so, yeah, I don't think white women often see their impact in the spaces that they're in. And it ends up being a burden for us as Black women, because then we're in the spaces with white women and we're being gaslit, right? They're saying,
yeah.
And it's a whole situation that we have to move through.
yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, Salam, for that. And I was just thinking back, and as we think through these things, I think one of the things that I always like to say, like when we're talking about anti-racism and the space that we're in or the time that we're in, is that there's a lot of unlearning to do. And it's not unlearning for white people. It's unlearning for all of us.
Yeah.
And so I think for me, in Black History Month in particular, and as a Black woman, I want us to also talk about what unlearning do we have to do as Black women, as Black African women, to, reclaim our space, find our voice. Like, what are your thoughts? Well, what are our thoughts? Like, this is open, it's a discussion, right? Like, so, what thoughts do you guys have on, what we should unlearn about ourselves as Black women when we walk through spaces, and how we don't let this environment swallow us, right?
I think it's so much. Go ahead, Nira. No, go ahead.
Well, I believe I like what you said, that Black women are labeled as strong, like fierce and all that stuff, right? And I feel as though that is something we have to unlearn, because there are so many cases out here where Black women can't handle it, but they can't show it, right? Because the society doesn't allow them to show it. Like I just a couple weeks ago, I actually saw a post on Facebook of a Black woman who was the mother of 2 kids, right? And she killed herself because she couldn't handle the stress of raising these kids by herself. The father wasn't there. Her family was not there to support her, right? Her friends were not there. So we have to unlearn that aspect of, oh, Black women can handle it all. Yeah, can do it all. You know, that is one thing that really irks my soul. You know, I don't like that. And I'm a very big advocate of, you know, just that everybody has a right to be fragile, right? Everybody has a right to feel sorry for themselves. You can't come into my space and tell me just because my skin is darker that, oh, I have to be stronger, right? Like, how does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, where did you get that, right? So definitely, I believe that, yeah, we definitely have to like take that out of consideration, like take it out of the picture type of thing.
Yeah, give permission to be weak.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah, I think, you know, I agree with that. I think mental well-being and mental health is huge in our community. And I think we haven't been taught that racism impacts our mental health, that systemic racism impacts our mental health, that lack of access, you know, impacts our mental health. And I think for me as a Black, you know, African Ethiopian woman, there's so much there. Like I remember growing up and, you know, wishing my name was different, you know, being made fun of for being African by everybody, okay? And, you know, I remember just having that lack of self-love and lack of pride for being Ethiopian because I was constantly fed these images that it was just like a wasteland of people in poverty and these images, you know, world vision images. And so I had to unlearn all of that. Like I had to do this whole 360 thing where I had to teach myself about my history, learn about the beauty of, you know, over 54 countries in Africa, and start to love my hair and love my name and love being African and allow myself to be soft. You know, my mom never had the, you know, ability or capacity, just like I think most of our parents probably, to rest, to relax, to cry, to feel. And the unlearning is huge for us. The healing is big.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, like I teach with bots. And one of the things that we talk about is, you know, so when the slave trade movement happened, forget the year, I am really bad with dates. But anyway, at some point, because they were getting all these new slaves from Africa who were still connected to their heritage, they actually cut that off because being connected to your past was causing an uprising, right? It actually caused a revolt. And so what happened is that now, you know, the Black people who were here were cut off from their history and their heritage. And so we sort of start this whole new thing. And for me, when I look at bots, you know, my goal is, you know, to reconnect us, to say we are one. And in that, recognizing that, you know, in the African culture system, as a woman, you know, when you gave birth, your mom was there, your aunties were there, you had help, you had all this network of women. So you were strong, but you didn't really have to, because I gave birth and my mom is there taking care of the baby and all these other little pieces. But what happens now in Western society, when we've been tainted, right, is that we have all these single unit Black women who have no support. And we don't know how to support each other anymore because nobody supported me, right? Nobody, unless you somehow managed to connect to that culture, you don't have that history, you don't have that connection. And so I think for me, part of why I love this conversation so much is to say, as Black women, how do we start to build those supports for each other? And if we look at the African continent, or anywhere really, the women, we hold so much power and we don't know it. Like in our weakness, we're holding so much power. I'm raising a Black boy, you're raising a Black boy, and one day you will raise Black boys too, right? And how do they learn anything? They're going to learn it from us, right? We pass it on to the next generation. So how do we support each other as a community of women, knowing that we were robbed of living in the culture that that we thrived in as Black women. And so, I want to ask both of you, like, is there things like from the African culture, maybe you're not as familiar or whatever, but is there things that you wish like we would reclaim or adopt as we walk through these spaces and not lose our identity, our heritage, and help us reclaim our voice?
There's so much. I think, go ahead, Niran, please.
I think I like the fact that you said back home, like Black women, like when you give birth, your mom's there,
Yeah.
your grandma's there, and all that stuff, right? So I definitely think that, like, I would like that to be a thing now, because and it's so funny because my mom, like, she always tells me, like, she's like, she'll be there when I give birth and stuff, and I'm like, I don't need you, like, why do I need you there?
So I learned that.
I definitely have to. So like, but I want that because she tells me stories of how, like, even you're doing simple things at home, right? And all her sisters are there, and the cousins and the moms, and like it's and yesterday you said something about, as Black women, the kitchen is where we have the party. Like, like I want that to be our new reality, like I feel as though that togetherness will just help us move forward and just like help us claim our roots again, So
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely.
Salam, go ahead, your thoughts.
Yeah, I think the pandemic really showed how much we're missing that, because in our cultures, right, throughout the African diaspora, that we come together, we eat together, we dance together. I need an Ethiopian wedding so badly. I cannot tell you. Like, I need to go into a wedding and dance. I was talking about Black joy the other day. And, I think the pandemic has highlighted obviously disparities, but also we're missing that community aspect. We don't live in isolation as Black people across the diaspora. We connect, we come together, we support each other, we eat together. We don't just come together for special occasions. We come together all the time. And so I think for me, I'm missing that. I'm missing that the weddings and the baptisms and the eating together and the weekends and the dinners and the spending time together and dancing and being and even grieving together, even our funerals, I think are really powerful. And so, for me, I think another way that we reclaim those things is like keeping our names. I think, keeping our stories, like telling our stories. I was thinking the other day how, like, I wanted to videotape my mom when we were there over the holidays in Ottawa, because she just told so many stories. And every time I talk to her, I'm like, that's a new story. Like, I feel like you've lived 10 lives and I don't even know the extent of it. And so how can we begin to record our stories and so that they, I know we've orally kept them, but we are in a world today where, is there a way for us to also keep them in broader terms too, so other folks can learn from our stories as well and our family's heritage?
Absolutely. And you're so good at doing that, Salam, because as I said, most of your stories on Facebook, I'm always thinking, oh, she's taking the words out of my head and she's saying it out loud. Like, I don't think I share much on social media, but I hear my voice through you all the time. And for me, that already I'm feeling like, oh yeah, we're connected. We're not talking, but we're moving through the same spaces. We're breathing the same air. So it's always so exciting for me. And so just to, end on a bit of more positive note about the Karens of this world, because I think, we all have some sort of discrimination or whatever in us at times. And so, how can we help our sisters, our white sisters, be sensitive or be more aware of the impact that they have on us or on the spaces, in the spaces that they are? It's okay to cry, but what words can you share or can you think of that, use your tears, but don't use your tears against me type of thing? Yeah. Do you have any thoughts?
I would say, listen, don't hear. Like,
Oh, that's,
I think we all get, So like when somebody is telling you something, someone Black, listen to what they're
It's not
saying.
an attack.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's-
Listen to the tone, right?
Yeah.
Don't just hear the words and
Mhm.
feel like, yeah, they're attacking you.
Yeah.
Or like it's something against you. No, it's not. We're telling our story, right?
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
just like respect that. So listen to the tone, listen to the, the energy around you, because a lot of people, we don't do that, right? Like
No.
when somebody tells us something, we just hear it, but we don't actually like understand
you're,
it.
You're
It
looking
doesn't
to
click.
defend. You're
Yes,
looking to respond
exactly,
instead
yes.
of listening to my story. Absolutely.
Exactly.
How about you, Salam?
Yeah, what I always tell folks is that the work of building an anti-racist lens or starting to like unlearn is actually the most loving, compassionate work you can do, because it asks you to start to examine yourself, and it asks you, and it's actually a call to your humanity, because if someone is telling you this thing hurts me, your response, you have the opportunity to begin to ask or say sorry and say, how can I be, or not ask how I can do it, but start to examine and look at yourself and how you can show up differently. Because the reality is, at the end of the day, the freedom of Black people and Black women affect everyone. That when Black women are free, we are all really free, because we stand at the, crossroads basically of everything, right? We're taking care of communities, and we are the leaders in our communities in most cases. And so how can we begin to understand that this examining is a call to your humanity, and it helps us to show up in better ways and be better people in the world. And that, like you said, it's not an attack on you. It is an attack on systems, the way that systems work, right? And so when we start to uncondition ourselves, when we decondition ourselves from this thinking, we actually show up in more kinder, more vulnerable, and more critical. We critically think in those moments. I see what she's sharing. We can build a connection and start to build trust in our communities, and we can begin to heal. Possibly, there's healing that happens when those who have privilege can begin to do that work.
Absolutely. I want to thank you both so much. I feel like this has been a challenge not only for Black women, but it's how do we build better communities that support each other as Black, white, whatever color women we are, without causing harm to one another, and just being able to listen and see our impact on the world, right? Like I can't just drop a word and expect that there's no reaction on the other side. So I want to thank you so much, Salam. As always, it's such a pleasure, and we want to encourage you to keep doing the work that you do. It's been a hard couple of weeks for you, but we want to thank you for staying the course. And we at Bring on the Sunshine absolutely love it, and everything that you do.
It was great meeting you. I actually met your son a couple weeks back, and I was like, after hearing his spoken word, I was like, I have to meet his mom. So now I know where he gets it from. Like, yeah,
there's an amazing Black woman behind him. So yeah,
yes, definitely. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I love you all at BOTS. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Salam. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Yes.
So coming up next, it's a very exciting time for us. So this person is not really aware that we're doing this. I'm going to ask Kamahi to come up on the set with us. She's making faces right now because she's going, what? Luckily for her, she came all dressed.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. She came all dressed. Oh, look at her. Oh,
what are we doing?
Well, we thought, you know what? If you get to spend your birthday with us, we get to celebrate with you. Because, hey, she gave up her birthday so that she could be here. So we're really honored that you could do that. So we wanted to say happy birthday. I'm waiting for my other friends to come up, but they're not coming.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you. We really need to appreciate you, sis. Because
especially after that trivia, I think that's going to be the highlight of the whole event, I think. So
yes, she's been keeping us going behind the scenes. And it's just, this is your spotlight, sis. So happy birthday.
Thanks so much.
God bless you, and hopefully so many more years to come.
Oh, and then they come. Do we sing on camera? How do you
Yes.
guys- okay.
I can't sing, but
Happy birthday to you.
happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Kamai. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, so just one quick thing. So, my birthday song is the Happy Birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Yes. I think the whole room just broke out into a party, so it's absolutely great. You guys can go off and have some cake.
Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, this is the best team to work with. So it doesn't even feel like work. It's fun and it's great. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you for all your support.
All right, so coming up next is something that I am personally really excited about.
Yes.
I don't know if you've watched it, but I'm really, really excited.
I haven't watched the whole thing. Guys, this is my only surprise with bots. So yes, we're looking forward to this one.
Right, so we get to go to the kingdom of Eswatini. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Nestled between South Africa and Mozambique lies Africa's last absolute monarchy, the Kingdom of Eswatini. With a population of just above 1 million people, it is one of the smallest countries in Africa and the world. In Eswatini, there is only one ethnic group, eMaswati, and the language spoken is Siswati. Kuqasithandaze, loosely translated as "let's kneel down and pray," is a beehive hut made of thatched dry grass. Traditional Swati homesteads have multiple beehive huts. You have Intanga, which is the girl's hut, Lidladla lakagogo, the grandmother's hut, Lidladla likphekela, the kitchen, Lilawu lwebafana, the boy's hut, Lilawu lababe, the father's hut, Indlu yamake yekulala, the mother's hut, Indlu yekuphisela, the brewing hut, Indlu nkulu, the main hut, and for your livestock, we have Sibaya, which is the kraal. Wotani singeneni endlu nkulu.
Sanibonani mhlaba siyanemukela endlungu.
Eswatini's traditional attire, like most Nguni tribes, is quite colorful and is worn with unique accessories. Although the attire is gender and age specific, some items are shared between genders. Lihiya is a top piece, while Sitvashi is a bottom piece. Liqebesha is a beaded neck piece, and Lihawu, a shield, is larger for males and smaller for females. Emagwalagwala are Turako feathers exclusively worn by members of the royal family. Indlamu, which is a beautifully beaded miniskirt, is worn with colorful accessories during festivities such as umhlanga and weddings. Emakanza are beads worn right above indlamu. Umgaco goes over the right shoulder onto the chest, while umjijimba hangs on the left hip. Emafahlawane are shakers for the ankles. They are only worn by females and used during dancing. When wearing lihiya, a young woman will tie a knot on her right shoulder, while sitvashi is tied on the left hip. The older a woman is, the longer the sitvashi. The younger she is, the shorter the sitvashi. Married women tie lihiya on the left shoulder. The hair is covered with sitkolo, and instead of sitvashi, she wears a black skirt called sitvaba. The married woman will also wear sitsiya sembudi over her right shoulder and under her lihiya. A man ties lihiya on his right shoulder and wears sitvashi on the left hip. He must also wear emajobo on top of the sitvashi. Emajobo are animal skin, and men are not to be seen in traditional attire without emajobo. Sakila, which is a knobkiri, is carried in the right hand, and in the olden days, it was used as a weapon. Ingwala is a ritual of kingship that takes place during the summer solstice. The Umhlanga or reed dance brings together thousands of unmarried maidens from various chiefdoms to cut reeds for the annual repairs to the windbreaks of the Queen Mother's village. Spanning for 8 days, it is a celebration of chastity and virginity, and families who don't send their girls can be fined a cow or goat by their local chief. Ukanu Festival is a celebration of the Marula fruit harvest. Women celebrate through dance and song while showcasing a variation of products developed in their communities. Sibhaca is a popular, vigorous warriors dance. Accompanied by drumming and singing, it is performed on occasion by boys and men, and during Sibhaca competitions, groups are judged by their distinct costumes, style, and precision of dancing. The dance always ends with the warriors falling down on the last beat, a fate they wish on their very worst enemies. Ingadla is characterized by singing, drumming, and clapping. Its art lies in kicking the leg as high as possible, right above the shoulder. The slow, rhythmic dance moves of Ummiso are for displaying one's pride in their culture. Kutamba is usually performed during the Marula festival. Here, women display their moves by dancing on their tippy toes. Maize is a mother to many of Eswatini's favorite family meals, such as ingwangwa, emahewu, sinkwa sembila, umbila wegosa, indengane, umqombothi, and lipalishi. Porridge is a staple meal in Eswatini. It is made from maize flour and cooked with hot boiling water. Porridge can be eaten with roasted meat, stews, beans, ligusha, or emasi. Sekuhlwile tivakashi tetfu, sesikhatsi sekulala, nisale kahle.
Amazing, amazing. I so love that. I love being able to see myself represented in other cultures and just seeing how, we're different, but yet there's so many commonalities. So I wanted to get an opportunity to talk to the lady who brought us this wonderful heritage. Her name is Kumbuzile Dlamini, or Kumbu. And so Kumbu, welcome, and just introduce yourself and let our viewers know who you are.
Hi, everybody. I am Kumbuzile Dlamini. I'm from the Kingdom of Eswatini. I currently live in the US right now, but I was born and raised 18, 19 years of my life in Eswatini. I am an artist, writer, actor, and an artistic director. So
well, it shows that you're a director, because that video was amazing. It really amazed. I don't think I can watch it enough, right? So thank you for bringing that. So I think we see the artistic vision already coming through. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, I love my culture. I love to share, and I'm glad you guys just watched who we are as part of the Southern African region. We are a small little kingdom, and we are bordered and landlocked by South Africa on one side, and then on the other side we have Mozambique. So a lot of people miss us and just go ahead and say, "Oh, are you South African? Are you South?" I'm like, I used to say yes, but I'm like, no. Kingdom of Eswatini.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I love that you embrace the name too. It's not Swaziland. It's Eswatini. So I love that.
Yes, it's been changed. So we had our 50th. The king turned 50, and he changed the name. Everything got changed, and Kingdom of Eswatini.
Oh, that's awesome. So is the how does the monarchy work? So is the king is it an heir to the throne, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we are a kingdom, and we have an absolute monarch ruling. Unlike other countries where they still have the king, but they've got the cabinets and all that. We do have the cabinets too, but he is the absolute ruling monarch. So what he says goes.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. And we're probably one or two of the last countries who still operate
with
that way.
So would he have advisors or elders, or how does
he has advisors, he has elders. We do have a prime minister. Everybody is selected by the king. You know, the people do have a hand in who they select as far as like ministers and stuff in their regions and so forth. But as far as the prime minister goes, the king has a hand in that selection. And then obviously different things, you know, he places people who he wants in those positions.
So, you know, and obviously everything that you showed us was just so beautiful. And you know, the thing that I always think about when we show when we share these this heritage with everybody else, I hope that people don't miss the beauty. I hope people don't miss the ingenuity, because I think, like, for me, just seeing like the traditional homestead, I am amazed. I'm like, wow, like how, you know, I couldn't build that. Like, I honestly couldn't, but it just, and, you know, just seeing the family unit all together and just, I don't know. I guess maybe I connect with it because I understand it, but I hope our viewers connect with that too. So if, you know, before we move on, what would you like to, you know, would there be a final thought you would like to share with our viewers? Like what could they take away in, you know, you having shared a part of your culture and your heritage with us?
Well, like you mentioned before, you saw a little bit of your culture in ours.
Yeah.
I think I'd like for everybody to look at this as, you know, across the board. You know, there's certain things, whether it be the food, whether it be the dressing, the way we dance, there's always just something that we can all share in each other's culture. And I always wonder, like, okay, how does Cuba know how to use the drums that sound so like Congolese? And you know, the influence that we get in each other's cultures is just so amazing. And as whatever ethnic group you are, as you're watching this, I just trust and I know and I believe that you're gonna see a little bit of your culture in my culture.
Absolutely.
And just celebrating the beauty and the diversity of what we have in this, you know, in the world. And as far as the diaspora is even concerned, like most of us, like just seeing with throughout the continent, like how as much as we're different, there's so many similarities too.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kumbu, for joining us today. And absolutely, I am thrilled and honored that you worked with Bring On the Sunshine to bring us that beautiful piece of, you know, the world, like a hidden corner of the world. And I love it. I claim everything Southern African. I think we're all interconnected with Southern Africa.
I know. I said we're the hidden gem.
We absolutely are. Like, and perhaps you guys were small enough that nobody, you know, you didn't get as tainted as the rest of us did. So it's beautiful to be able to see that and share it with the world. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
and
for
thank
having
you
me. Yes.
for creating that. All right.
Hello again and welcome back. So I hope you've enjoyed this whole event so far from the performances that we've shown. And personally, my favorite was the trivia and dance routine by Cozy and Kamahi, and also the fashion show that we've shown recently as well.
I also really enjoyed the trivia and the whole performance that they did. Next up, I'd like to introduce a Black entrepreneur from local KW, and I really love her meat pies.
And now we'll be sharing our spoken final words from Alan and Gilly.
Cooks, we're excited to bring you Nigerian inspired pastry, and our first pastry that we're introducing is the Nigerian meat pie, or as we all know, it's the beef pie. So I've been cooking since when I was a little kid, right next to my mom, making similar dishes alongside her, but like the mini versions. And I've been experimenting with all the foods I've been seeing on Food Network. And every day after school, it's me trying to make one new dish or another. When it comes to friends' birthdays, I'm always excited to try out some experimental dish for them. And at the beginning of this year, I was experimenting for myself to make new pie dishes, or actually try new pie pastries. And so what I ended up doing was recreating the Nigerian meat pie with a different type of dough. So we're using more of a short crust pastry, so you find yummy layers of flaky dough outside and a creamy meaty, beefy, savory filling inside, and the filling inside is tasty because of the aromatic spices that are from my Nigerian heritage that are in there. And so yeah, excited to bring this to you. You can find us at hillscooks.com, which is HILLZ. COOKS.com, and we are available for pre-order at any time, and we offer pickup all through the week. And deliveries all around the KW region. So yeah, come shop at our store and enjoy your meat pies today.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh. All you who feel the oneness of life, the energy that binds us all, the love that was, that is, and always will be. You matter. The Great Mother made you for a reason. You matter. You have a knowledge that is needed in this world. You matter. Your voice is necessary in this world. You matter. Your culture is valuable to this world. You matter. Who you are, where you are, how you are. You matter. Behold earth, fire, water, the wind carrying the voices of your forebears and those yet to come. The unity of all life, the past, present, and the future. You are me, I am you. Ubuntu. This knowledge must be taught. The dances must be danced. The sacred ceremonies must be performed. That is who you are. You matter. The great mother made you for a reason. You matter. Your breath is priceless. You are the creator and the created, a part of the puzzle of this great life. You matter. You matter. You matter. You matter.
Hello, my name is Tulani, a board member of Bring On the Sunshine. I hope we're all going to enjoy the festivals this year. And this is Black History Month, therefore it's a month whereby we celebrate all the activities done by the Black people of this world. We have our history covered each and every day. Hopefully, we also celebrate it as individuals each and every day. My name, Tulani, is derived from isiNdebele, isiZulu languages of Southern Africa, meaning be quiet. And therefore, I'll be quiet and leave you all to enjoy the festivals. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome back. And we have had such an amazing day. I don't know, so many different pieces were lovely. But before we get further, I keep forgetting to mention this. I want to say a special thank you to our kids that we had last year in our summer programs. They're the ones who did our lovely backdrop over here, which is the map of Africa. So I just wanted to give a special shout out to both the teams and the tots that were in our 2021 camps who did the backdrop. And I would also like to say a special thank you as we've come to the end of our program. We're starting with our sponsors, KW Community Foundation, African Engineering Association, Kitchener Waterloo Multicultural Center, Kitchener Pioneer Lions Club. I don't know if I'm forgetting anyone else. But can you go to the next slide? Yeah, I think that's it. And I'll let Red one, next one, United Way as well.
Great. A special thanks to our board members, Jimmy, Jackie, Umbangani, Tapiwa, Tulani, and Siva.
And another special team meeting and whatnot to Alice, Nazrin, Miriam, Isaiah, Cozy, Kamai, and Alan.
And we'd also give a special thanks to the special guests and volunteers, Muhammad, Radwan, Effie, Sean, Jasmine, Sarah, and all the Familyscape volunteers.
Yeah, and we had a lot of partners, but I would like to say a special thank you to No Bounds Media. You guys saw the trivia earlier. That was Kosi and Kamahi, who have also been responsible for all the technical aspects of our festival over the weekend. So yay. St. James Lutheran Church, who have hosted our event this year, and also the Ethiopian and Highland Sterling Community Group, who we are partnering with this afternoon, and some folks are already there, which is where Nazrin and Miriam are. There will be a coffee ceremony coming up. We might take just a little short intermission, and if you join on our Facebook page, we'll stream that Ethiopian coffee ceremony. How have you guys enjoyed the festival today?
It's amazing so far.
Yeah.
I
Honestly.
actually wish that our viewers could have watched you guys watching the trivia. I think that,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that
I
was
think
probably
the best part.
highlight of my day because
Yeah.
there was a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
It was very competitive.
It was
It was.
Especially the dancing. Oh my god.
That's absolutely fantastic. So, yep, we're gonna go hang out at the community center. I don't know if they'll be skating.
Make sure
due
you're
to the
there.
Weather, but apparently there will be basketball. So, thank you very much for joining us. And if you want to stay tuned for in a little while, we'll have the Ethiopian coffee ceremony.
Hi, everybody. So we're here at the Mill Cortland Community Center right now with our Family Day event. I'll be broadcasting this for you guys, so let me know how you guys like it. All right. Okay. All right. We're doing a coffee ceremony right now. Okay.
Did they actually get some sandalwood or what?
I don't know, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because it's part of the Ethiopian Association. I think they're doing it like original.
You're not even allowed to export out of India. It's illegal. There's so many trees in it.
Coffee. Do you drink coffee, Mooney?
See all the little cups? What beautiful weather. Like the weather up in the highlands. This will be a winter day.
Yeah. Wow, I thought it was gonna be bad, but I am so happy that it's not. Like,
Plus, here out of the rain.
yes. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. She didn't answer the call. So I told I sent her number to my friend. So hopefully, yeah, she can answer. Oh my.
So, after you sent me the information, I sent it out to all kinds of people, and I sent it to a woman by the name of Queen, the executive director of the Black Heritage Society. That's it. I don't know. Because she organizes similar things as well. So if you could compare but also it's cool that you could share publicize it, and you got a good turnout. And
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Find out who's there's all different personalities.
Right? Yeah, definitely. Makes sense. Yep. Wow. I want to see if I can get closer. I tried to. Yeah.
Anybody here from the neighborhood? The old neighborhood?
The old one? I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move closer and see if I can get shots. I'll be right.
How are you doing? Have you seen frankincense?
Oh no!
This is something that is the aroma, the smell, right?
Oh, the
So
aroma,
the
yes.
aroma, that's where it's coming from. So,
Wow.
right?
Oh wow. What is
You
it
could
called?
smell it. It's frankincense.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh
it's very
wow,
common in
that's
the Bible,
beautiful.
right?
Oh
The
my
three
God.
wise men.
Yes.
So on, yeah. So
Awesome.
coming from a tree.
Wow, smells amazing. I'm gonna. Hello. Okay, I want to see. What are we looking at here? Some coffee. Oh, that smells amazing. Wow. Wow. And this is the incense that's going on right now? Yes. Okay, nice. Wow. Ooh, that smells beautiful. Thank you. Ooh, I'm excited to drink some coffee. Yeah.
Were you on the live streaming on the?
I was.
Okay, so I was watching it Friday and again a bit today before I came here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Nazrin. Yes. Debbie. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. It was fun doing that. Yes.
It looked like you guys are really
Yeah, we were.
was it a good turnout? I mean, it was hard to, I was on Facebook, so I
Ah,
don't know.
okay, yeah, I think so. It was because the thing when we were like on camera, we couldn't see like how many people were on there, but I think so. Yeah, Bots like the Bring On the Sunshine has a pretty good turnout like every year that it's been going on. So yeah, definitely. And this has a great turnout. We weren't expecting this many people, so we're happy about that.
Well, and let's hope that next year it can be
In person, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And is it always this time of year?
Sorry?
Is it always this weekend?
Oh, yes, it's always Family Day weekend every year. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. So unmute this. How long does it usually take to cook the coffee?
To roast it?
Yeah, to roast
No,
it.
it's usually it takes a few, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes,
But
okay.
today, like, you know, the charcoal
Oh, the
is not
coal,
ready
yeah,
yet.
yeah. Okay, makes sense. Okay, nice.
It's coming together, though.
It is, yeah, I can see, yeah. You know, it's so funny because my mom does it the exact same way at home. Yeah, but she, of course, the stove, not.
Yes.
Cool, yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Wow. And your name is?
Beza.
Beza? Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to meet
Nasreen.
you. All right.
Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Hello. How are you? Yeah. I am. I'm trying at least. Guys,
That's happening a lot now.
I will take you guys around to the other stations, some game stations that we have going on. Hi, guys. Hi, what are we doing here? What's this? Oh, Connect 4? Are you live streaming? I am live streaming, yeah.